Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default. Since last time, I made my way out of the Dimension's Hasp without incident, and let's see, by the time I was done with it, I had so much money that I was able to buy the Growth Egg that I'll never use. But I wanted it for my collection, so now I have at least one of every buyable item in the game. So that's pretty nice. Now I don't need to do stealing just for the sake of it. But now, let's see, we've done everything in the world we can do except going back to Norende Ravine, where, well, not the ravine, we're going to go there, but Airy went to, what was it, the Great Chasm to bring about the Dark Aurora, so let's go on after her then. Even though she's probably just going to sit on her wings for the next 5,000 years. Also, since last time, I have rearranged my party as I have listed in the video description there. Nothing too extraordinary, but I am using some of the new equipment that I got. I've got the gold hairpin equipped on Agnès. Not that it's that extraordinary, but I might as well. I don't need the red cap on her now. I've also got the Earthbreaker axe equipped on Ringabel there, along with the Gaia gear, so that'll greatly increase his damage. And I don't think there's any enemies that are resistant to Earth there, so that'll really help him out a bit. I also don't have any stealing equipment or abilities on Tiz, because there's nothing really to steal.
There it is! The Dark Aurora!
Kind of reminds me of the world of evil.
Is Airy inside? But how do we...
Yeah, we can't fly like she did.
Look, a magic circle on the cliff's edge. It may offer a way in.
Or it could take us to the depths of hell.
All right, if everyone's ready, let's go after Airy.
Or, yeah, we could just jump in. Why not? Awfully nice of her to leave the front door wide open like that. Kind of reminds me of the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. No, that's another game, viewers.
So, you survived, obstinate insects.
Speak for yourself, you're the bug.
Still, your luck is my good fortune.
What do you mean?
You've left me to wait 5,000 years while the next crystal grows. At least I will have your shrieks of lamentation to pass the time.
Well, I don't think we're going to be around for 5,000 years for you. But alright, let's take a look around. We've got quite a few new enemies around here. Nothing too extraordinary. Another safety ring. We might need that later. Not right now. Alright, here we got a new enemy. Let's see, this is Nightmare! And let's see, these guys, they are weak to Earth and Light. So, yeah, they'll be really easy for Ringabel to take out. How many do we got? Oh, just the 2. Okay, yeah, let's examine them then, and then Godspeed Strike to finish them off. If there were more of them, of course, I would use Energy Burst with Ringabel, but yeah, just 2 of them were just fine. And yeah, the enemies here don't have too much HP. Some of them have more than 10 grand, though. But yeah. Hey, another Mega Elixir that I'll never use, because I might need it later. I'd say the enemies here are about on par with them at Vampire Castle, so they're not too difficult by this point, if you've already been there. Just want to clear out a bit of the map here. The path loops on itself. And we got a lot of branching paths, but nothing too extraordinary. Ooh, the Life Ring. If I recall correctly, that boosts your HP, but I don't really care about that. And that path will loop around to the left side after defeating this guy. let's see, the Adamantite Shell. And this guy is weak to water, but it also likes to default, too. So my Godspeed strikes might not be up to the task. So what I'm going to do with Ringabel, fortunately we've got Spray that'll not only hit its elemental weakness, but it'll also pierce defaults there. And I probably shouldn't need Edea to use Pressure Point, but we've got that there just in case. Well, Tiz might be able to take the guy out. Hey, alright. Especially if we get crits like that. Holy cow. But alright, yeah, otherwise easy enough. Yeah, fortunately the enemies in this area do not show up in extraordinarily large groups. Although I do like using, Energy Burst and Crescent Moon, but still. Another Lamia's Tiara, that could be useful. I'll be using that later. I'm surprised I'm remembering to examine the new enemies. It's been so long since I've had to examine a random enemy, but there we got a black belt that boosts your crit rate by 15. So that's pretty nice. I never really use it myself. But, well, I guess it can be useful. Maybe I'll think about using that instead of the Hyper Bracers. But, alright, so here we got another new enemy there. Amberhorn. I think that's it. Yeah. And that guy is also weak to Earth. So that'll be pretty easy for us to deal with. Let's see. Let's go like that. And then, let's see. Oh, no, not there. Yeah. Double Energy Burst. And we might as well go with Pressure Point there. Now remember, Energy Burst is going to be Earth Elemental because I've got the Earthbreaker equipped on Ringabel there. But yeah, I forget if I said so, but most of the enemies around here, you'll steal like X-Potions or Turbo Ethers from them. So yeah, I really don't feel the need to steal with Tiz anymore. Kind of sad about that, actually. But alright. Ooh, Heart Ring. I think that boosts your MP by 100 and summons Captain Planet. No, he's not in this game. Yeah, Captain Planet can't save us now. Gotta deal with all that pollution in the ocean and everything. Holy cow. Gotta take pollution down to 0. Or however the lyrics to that song went, I don't know. Hey, another Blood Blade for Sword Magic Drain there. I don't think I'll ever use it. Maybe I could use it with Edea or Tiz to drain HP. Maybe I could actually use Sword Magic Drain for its intended purpose of draining HP. I mostly just use Sword Magic Drain for the Drain Attack Up support ability, not to actually drain HP. I mean, sometimes I do, but not usually. Alright, and now we got the Lordly Robes, the ultimate robe in the game that I'll never use. It does have the highest magic attack stat in the game for robes, but I mean, the black robe with the intellect stat on it would outweigh that anyway. But alright, here we got another new enemy there. Let's see. Spriggan! Reminds me of Chrono Cross, but no, not right now. Okay, so let's see. That guy, I forget what he's weak to. Let me check here. Okay, that guy is weak to thunder! I suppose that should have been obvious. But fortunately, this guy does not have an extraordinary amount of HP, so I think we'll be fine. Just go with a couple energy bursts and pressure points. That ought to be good enough. Whoa, slow down there. But yeah, I don't have anything to exploit lightning other than Agnès, if that ever came up. Kind of odd how so many enemies in, like, the final dungeon of a game actually have elemental weaknesses. Like, usually in Final Fantasy games, they start taking that stuff away, and you gotta use non-elemental stuff, like Flare, or... what was it? Desolator, or something like that, but no, not this time. Let's see, I forget which way I'm supposed to go here. Okay, we gotta go to the right first. Let's get a treasure! Hey, another gold hairpin. Probably won't use it, but it's available. And this path loops in on itself, too. Clear the map. And find another new enemy there, the Night Dragon. Okay, these guys, they also like to default, like the Adamantite Shells, and they are weak to lightning as well, unfortunately. But since there's only one of them, I feel perfectly alright. Oh, wait, hold on, no, gotta examine them first. Slow down there, Tiz. But yeah, I feel perfectly alright, just going all out with what I've got already. Because this guy does not have that much HP. Little over 10,000 there. So I can't one-shot the guy. But even if he does default there, I would still be able to deal so much damage that it wouldn't even matter at this point. Did I examine it? Okay. Wasn't sure if I forgot about that or not. So yeah, we don't need to sit around waiting for these guys to default or do whatever they're gonna do. Yeah, we can just take them out, because we're faster than them. Alright, and there's another new enemy. Let's see, Mephisto. And let's see. Okay, so let's examine the guy. These guys are weak to Earth, so we'll be pretty good against them. Though I think Tiz can get the job done by himself, but we'll see. Oh, it doesn't even have that much HP. One Godspeed strike's enough. Yeah, by the time you're probably intended to get to this place, you're probably pretty overpowered for the enemies. Some final dungeon, huh? But then again, I have been doing all the optional content. Yeah, that's always got to be tricky with games, trying to balance mandatory content with optional content. But alright, hey, a ribbon, a piece of headgear. It protects you from, I don't know if it's every status ailment, but just about. Unfortunately, that includes poison. So for my purposes with BP recovery, I would never be able to use it, because I want to be able to inflict a status. Yeah, you can't just attempt to inflict a status ailment on someone to trigger BP recovery. No, you actually have to be inflicted with it, unfortunately. Wow, I actually had to use Agnès to cast black magic in a random battle. That doesn't happen often. Although in this case, it was because I got ambushed, so I needed a little extra oomph. Alright, and I think we got the last new enemy in the game, Diabolos. Let's see, that guy is weak to light, though, and I don't have a way of doing that with my party to set up the way I do. We don't have, like, Banish or any other light elemental spells now. They didn't bring that one along this time around. So we'll just have to do the best we can with what we got. Fortunately, I did get the Brave Attack, so that helps a little bit. However, even though Diabolos looks like it could fly, it doesn't. Earthquake still works pretty well, or, well, just Energy Burst with the Earthbreaker. That'll get the job done. You'd think something like that would be strong against Earth, but no! But otherwise, pretty easy to deal with. And the dungeon's not very long either here, too. Kind of strange. Even with all the paths that kind of loop in on themselves a bit. Okay, let's see. From here, let's go this way. Oh, another brave suit. I might want to put that to use. That could be interesting with Ringabel to maybe get in another extra action in the first round of a fight. But I don't think so. Not during random battles, anyway. During the boss fight, that might be more practical. But no, not now. Alright, final save point in the game. You know, I have a feeling I'm going to get into a random battle in like 2 steps. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, so for my setup here, let's see, I'm going to leave everyone in the same job classes, but if you recall from when we fought Airy before, she can inflict stop on the party, so you definitely want to have stop immunity going for everyone. And let's see, I believe the setup for Agnès there, it will be the same as usual, except we want stop immunity instead of status protection and all that good stuff going there. Or not status protection, status ailment amp. By this point, I don't think that's really necessary for my needs anymore. And Ringabel is the same as ever with his setup there. Let's see. Okay, so we got Holy Arts there. Let's see, with Edea, yeah, we definitely need her on singing. And let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put those Kaiser Knuckles to use on her. So, yeah, we don't want to use natural talent anymore. Let's see, a good BP recovery ought to help, and then a little bit more help on the physical attack there. Let's see, Tiz is pretty much going to be the same as ever coming up here. Yeah, actually, I'll leave him exactly as is there, I think. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay, so no, actually, I should give him the Hermes shoes. I wanted to make a change in my notes. Okay, so with Agnès, though, we need the Lamia's Tiara to help out with the charm status there. And then, what is it? Where is it? Ah, the Solar Thamasa to boost the magic a little bit. And let's see, with Ringabel, let's give him the Blood Blade, but eventually I will want to switch him to the Foxtail once I've gotten that taken care of. Let's see, let's even give him the Brave suit there, because I'm not actually going to be using Earthquake. Remember, Airy is weak to fire, so yeah, I can't even take advantage of that. Let's see, we got Hyper Bracers. I was thinking about maybe giving that Black Belt a try, but I'll be hitting max damage with Ringabel anyway, so yeah, what's the point? But alright, with Edea, now we need some good non-elemental damage, but I also need a bit of speed on her as well, more than I can handle otherwise. But we might as well give her a Brave suit too, while we're at it. And the Hermes Sandals. And let's see, I think we're all at full, but let me just quick check that. Okay, let's see, and as far as MP goes, let's get Agnès refilled there. And then, yeah, I just want everyone topped off just to satisfy my OCD. And hopefully I won't have another random encounter before I get to the end. This path goes on for a bit of a ways. Kind of strange they don't put the save point, like, right at the end, but okay. Oh, looks like we got more items. Let's see. Oh, nothing no, still nothing that I really care about. Man, it's been a while since I've used compounding, hasn't it been? But alright, let's finally confront Airy in her true form. Hey, how's it going?
Airy!
I like how Airy has a title. They do that a lot in this game.
Is this truly you that stands before me? Can you not change back to the fairy we knew?
Well, that would be... Well, that would make it a lot easier to squish her.
Agnès, how can you not see it now?
Because she's dumb as bricks?
Show her no opening. She'll wield it against you.
But, Airy, did you truly intend for this to happen all along?
Yep.
Tell me it's not so.
Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so!
What of our fateful meeting? Our travels together? Do such things mean nothing to you?
Oh, they mean something to her, just not the same thing as you.
If we could go back, if you could turn back into...
Well, what's going on?
What now?
Dude? Whoa, what's going on?
Airy? Help! That was Airy's voice! Oh, yes!
Don't tell me.
What's going on?
Help me! It's taking control! Can't fight! Airy!
Is that what you hope to hear?
Ah, Airy, such a troll to the last.
No!
Yeah, she was just jacking with you.
Humans. Bad. What dull, foolish creatures. Lowly life forms incapable of learning.
Well, yeah, that is true.
And a crystal Vestal was the worst of the lot. How easy it was to deceive you in the form of a cute little fairy.
That's...
You repeat the same mistake world after world.
Then why not just do whatever you're gonna do and move on?
Then, too, you trusted me to the very end, denying the truth before your eyes.
No!
And you're still doing it!
At least you're not squealing like stuck pigs this time.
Oh.
Though that's hardly progress.
Well, yeah, true.
Airy! In countless worlds you've deceived us! Slain countless innocents!
I didn't think she really killed anyone who was innocent. I mean, she killed us, but that's about it.
And it is true. I've been a fool the whole while. I still wish for us to be friends, somehow. But I am done playing the fool!
Yeah, right.
We will break this chain! This cycle of misery across thousands upon thousands of worlds!
Well, I don't know. Can we do it? Defeat Airy and save the world? Find out next time on the chapter finale of Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.